The next question, you know it was a female who asked me this question. When are you going to propose to Erica?
Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feeds inside the photos, so official with the vibe and can pick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian CRYER, and I am back with another freaking video. If you guys have not subscribed to the CRYER family, all you gotta do is turn that bell on, subscribe to the channel. But being subscribed to the channel only means you are subscribed. In order to get notifications every time I upload a video on the CRYER family, you must turn on that bell with the vibrating symbol. That way, every time I upload a video on the CRYER family, you, and of course, you as well, will get the notifications. Also, guys, I will be dropping the link to my reaction channel in the description box down below after this video. So go on over and subscribe to that channel. For those of you who don't know, we will be doing our first cash out giveaway once we hit 50K subscribers on the CRYER Family React. So don't forget, go on over and be a part of that channel right now. Speaking of the CRYER Family Reacts, you guys might notice I am uploading some old reaction videos from the CRYER family on over to the CRYER Family Reacts. So that way I'm ridding this channel right here of all reaction videos. That channel over there is gonna be for reaction only. You won't see anything over there but reactions. Even some of the reactions that you would hear on that channel would be basically like the audio without reacting to their actual visual footage. So you will be seeing multiple videos over there uploading that's already on this channel, but they're really good reaction videos. I just feel that it's appropriate for those videos to be on the CRYER Family Reacts. As I said in the beginning when I started that channel a few months ago, I was gonna start taking all the videos from off of this channel right here, that's reactions, and put them on the CRYER Family Reacts. So go on over there and check out them videos. Some of them videos are still pretty lit, man. So I still watch them myself from time to time. So anyway, today I put on my Insta story, who's ready for the CRYER Family monthly Q&A? And I had 22 people, well, I have more than 22 people reply. But during the Q&A, when you put a notification up, a lot of the questions that you get are surrounded by the same topic or the same question. So instead of answering those questions over and over and over, it makes the Q&A a little bit boring. I just picked the questions that, I picked one of the questions from each one. So say for instance, like if it was like 50 questions saying, hey, are you getting married? Instead of me answering and replying to all 50 of those questions, I'll just take one of those questions and apply it to this Q&A. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. After this video, guys, don't forget to comment, like, share the video. Let me know what the videos you want me to do on the CRYER family. So you guys know there is a lot of wonderful things coming to the channel real soon. And I also wanna say before I get into this video, man, go on over to Luvdbyerica, man. Check out her channel, man. I will also be putting her link in the description box down below after this video, because again, most of the questions are about me and her anyway. Also, for you, those of you who don't know, she is advertising her book #2 that's gonna be coming out right now. They're taking pre-orders right now. So go on over there, man, and be a part of some of the great things that's gonna happen, man. So today, I went ahead and screenshotted my questions for the day. You guys know how this Q&A works. When I do it on my channel, after I read the question, I normally delete it so I can move on to the next question. I had, I think, 22 or 23, and as I'm doing this intro right now, more questions are coming in. So guys, without further ado, we're gonna jump right into this video. Do you have anything planned for yourself this year that you cannot wait to do? Well, this is now the month of August. There's a lot of things that I actually did this year that I couldn't wait to do. But one of the things that I am waiting to do this year that I can't wait to do is, like, you know, there's a trip coming up that I've been wanting to do with someone, and I'm finally going to be able to do that trip this year, and I'm so excited because it's a trip that we have planned over in the past and stuff, but we never made the trip happen because we had other obstacles in our way. Whether she had certain things that she had coming up and I had things that I had coming up, certain events, certain plans. So one of the things that I do want to do, that I couldn't wait to do is, I'll just say it, go somewhere exotic on a vacation. 7 days vacation, a very, very exotic trip. And one of the places that I wanted to go on the exotic trip was Jamaica. So it looks like that trip is actually about to happen by the grace of God. I was always told to say that, to speak it into existence, and also by the grace of God, because God makes everything possible. So yes, that's one of the things that I am really excited to do, that I can't wait to do. So thank you for the person who asked me that question. Next one. Someone asked, when was your first fight? Oh boy, my first fight. I had to be around, 11 or 12 years old. Me and one of my brothers was on the same school bus together. And it was kids on the school bus who always picked on me for some reason, because back in the day, early 80s, I had really long hair. Sometimes my mom had our hair with braids in it going to the back. Sometimes we rocked a huge afro, or sometimes we rocked a ponytail. Me and my brother, who's very close in age, we both rocked the same hairstyle. So one day, me and my brother was on a bus. And I'm gonna say, the person asked when was my first fight. Y'all know when somebody asks me a question, I like to go into details. That's the good thing about my Q&As, I go into details. I don't just say yes or no, yeah, that happened. I get into details, like I'm about to do with this one. So this had to be maybe 84, 85 or something like that. We were on the bus en route to school, and one of the guys who picks on me on the bus every single day decided to pick on me this particular day. So what had happened was, me and my brother, we usually didn't catch the same bus. It was kind of weird, but on this particular day, my brother missed his bus, so he got on the bus that I got on. And this guy, he was just constantly picking with me. My brother was sitting like 4 or 5 seats in front of me. The guy kept picking on me, calling me names, saying I looked like a little girl because my hair was really long and I had a ponytail. He was talking about how black I was, basically calling me little, really dark skinned jokes and stuff like that. And so I started crying and stuff like that. And my brother got really mad because I started crying. So my brother got up and he fought my battle for me. So I ended up jumping in because another guy had jumped in, must have been a relative of the guy that my brother was fighting. And I remember punching the guy in the face. And that was the very first fight I ever gotten into in my life. And after I punched that guy in the face, he had never messed with me again. Actually, man, that guy became pretty cool. Not then, but later on in life. And we was talking one day, he was like, man, I remember when you punched me in the face years ago. I said, yeah, I remember when your brother was picking with me on the bus years ago. And right now to this day, man, this dude is real cool. But I can honestly say, that punch felt really good, because I used to always be told by my siblings that, man, you need to fight back. Quit letting people punk you out, man. You know how this stuff is, man. Fight back, bite him or something, pick a brick up and knock the shit out of him. Or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, but I wouldn't do it. But it really does work. You fight back, bullies will leave you alone. Unless it's on the internet. Them bullies on the internet do not stop. They don't stop. They gonna keep coming at your butt, boy. You better believe that. So that was the first time I had gotten a fight. Again, it had to be, I said between 84 and 85. It could have been around 85, between 1985 and 1987. I was born June 10th, 1970. So in 1980 would have made me 10 years old. 1987 would have made me 17 years old. So I don't think it was, so I'm gonna say it had to be 84, 85 when I was 14 or 15 years old. So that was the first time I had gotten in a fight, guys. Now, I have been in a lot of fights after that. Now, not any recently, but these hands right here have definitely connected with a lot of people earlier on in life. They connected with a lot of people, man. I've gotten to a lot of fist fights. Thank God I'm not in street gangs no more. I don't really fight anymore. I can't really remember the last time while I'm doing this video that I was actually in an actual fist fight with someone. But I do remember I had a lot of fights in my life, man, a whole lot of fights. So thank you for the person who asked me that question. Someone asked, how's Little Man? I'm gonna take it either they're talking about Drake or they're talking about Dion. I'm gonna tell you, they both are good. They both are great. Everybody's good, man. Even Darian, he's not little, but you know, he's still my little baby. So Little Man Drake is doing wonderful, man. He's you know, like you guys seen in earlier videos, he recently had shots. My son Dion, he's recently had shots. Darian, he's doing his basketball thing out there in Indiana. So the little ones is doing really, really good, man. Thank you for asking me those questions. I really do appreciate it. Next question. I knew it was coming. I gotta take a sip. The next question. You know it was a female who asked me this question. When are you going to propose to Erica? Wow. So you guys see us doing videos together and stuff, right? Y'all see us vibing and stuff. What makes y'all think that we finna run down the aisle, man? Well, let's just say this, guys. There's some great things in the works. We have been talking, we have been chatting it up, you know. We have been going in the direction of really talking a lot of great things out, man. And I gotta tell you, it has been a roller coaster with me and Erica. It's, you know, it's been a roller coaster. But you know what, man? We both have been a part of each other's lives. We had a son. We broke up. We got back together. And here we are today. And right now, she's had another child. And it seems like to some people, it may be kind of weird, but things are actually going pretty good for us this time. I mean, despite the fact a month and a half ago, I blew up on the internet, you know, if I didn't really care about Erica or I didn't really love her, I wouldn't have did what I did because I wouldn't have really gave a crap. But I can't come online. Ooh, I'm getting dark, guys. Sorry about that. My screen is getting dark for some reason. Turn it up a little bit. I can't legitimately come online and tell you guys the exact date that I'm going to propose to Erica, because if I do it in this video, then you guys will know and she will also know too. And I think that that's something that's gonna be like a special moment. She don't even know it. I mean, obviously she's watching my video. She knows something coming up, but she don't know what I'm gonna do. Nobody knows what I'm gonna do. So I always say, if you tell the plan, you plan to fail. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, how did you come to this decision? Erica had another whole baby. Y'all both were in a whole different relationship. Sometimes it's true what they say. When things happen and you let people go out of your life, or people let you go out of their life, and if that person or people return, it means that it was meant to be. And sometimes, you know, that's the gist of it, man. Some things are meant to be. Do I feel like me and Erica, even though this is not part of a question as of right now, people like, I've said before out of anger, you know, that we have a toxic relationship. But what people don't really know is the wonderful things that we share off of camera. Do you guys know that we sit up at night and we watch late night movies almost until the sun come up the next day? We sit back, we have breakfast together, we do dumb stuff like chase each other around the house like little kids. We buy each other flowers and she surprised me with cards and stuff. And just, we do a lot of great stuff off camera. And sometimes like on camera, you guys see some fun stuff we do, but you guys also see some bad stuff we do. But you guys don't really get a chance to experience some of the great things that we actually do. We actually do stuff off camera that normal, regular people do in a normal, regular relationship. We go places together, we go to the park, we go to the water park. Wow, guys, we go grocery shopping together. We do a lot of wonderful stuff together that people wouldn't think that we do because of all the drama stuff that you guys have witnessed in the past. And people think that that's basically all it is when it comes to me and Erica. Some people I've even seen some people say it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, I guess, before we expose each other or come to the internet or run to the live again. But I can assure you guys, you won't be saying that. We both have some businesses that's going on. Actually, some opportunities has been opened up to both of us, man. I can't really talk about mine right now, but Erica has already, her network has already put it out there. I can't really talk about mine just yet, guys, but some doors have been open, and you know, I can honestly say it's because of a lot of people who made videos about us, actually put us out there in a different algorithm for people who didn't know us, and we actually got noticed. I mean, we literally got noticed, guys. I know that's crazy to get noticed from drama, but we got noticed. And like I said, there's some great things that's gonna take place, man. But as far as the proposal, man, I will just say this from my mouth to your ears. Just stand by and wait, guys. Thank you for the person who asked me that question. Moving on. This person asked, and he seems to be pretty serious right here. Oh, no, she. Yes, please answer this one, please. Just wanted to know if you would come to Australia for a holiday. What do you think? Honestly, Australia has never really been on my radar, although we do be watching some YouTube videos that's made over in Australia. I love their freaking accents, man, over in Australia. But I've never really had any plans of coming to Australia, although it does seem like a really nice place to visit. But isn't Australia kind of cold like all year round? Wait. Is it Australia that's cold or is it Alaska that's cold? I'm not for sure, but I know one or the other is cold as hell. So I don't know, but I would say for a vacation or something like that, probably would be nice. A holiday, I'm kind of up in the air about when I come to Australia for a holiday because I'm not for sure. I never really gave it much thought. However, I will and could possibly come to Australia for like a vacation or something. Just holidays are like, for me, holidays for me means family. Holidays mean being around my family, my loved ones, my children, my woman, my family. So that's what I would consider a holiday. So it'll be hard for me to come to Australia for a holiday, being that I don't really know anyone over in Australia. I don't have any family over there, and I don't really personally know anyone over in Australia. Although I do see a couple of comments in my comment section. They'll say like, Australia's in the building, you know, notifications on and stuff like that. And I do appreciate all of you guys, man. Excuse me, all of you over there in Australia. I appreciate all you guys. All of you over in Jamaica, because I see like a lot of Jamaicans in my comment section. I appreciate all of you guys, man. I appreciate all of you guys. So I'm not for sure about the holiday to Australia. That would be something really to think about though. But thank you for asking me that question. So we're gonna move on. It's another me and Erica. I knew it was coming. How does it make you feel that God has brought you, Erica? Oh, how does it make you feel that God has brought you and Erica back together after trying to go separate ways? Isn't that something, guys? Because earlier question in this Q&A, I was asked a question. I was talking about how we both was, you know, we had some really bad stuff going on back in the day. You know, let's just say this right here, and you guys know I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk. You know, I knew when I met Erica how young that she was. You know, I knew that. And Erica knew when she met me how old that I was. For me, it was love at first sight. You know, obviously, you know, for her to be as young as she was back then when I met her 3 years ago, she had just turned 27 the day that we hooked up, or the day that we had met each other face to face. She had been shy of 24 hours of coming out of her 26s into her 27. So I knew that she was young, and she knew that I was older. You know, I didn't know where things was gonna go in the beginning, but it turns out that things turned out to be really, really bad, man. It turned out to be really bad because we didn't really know each other ways like that. We were having a lot of fun though doing the videos, and I was having a lot of fun because it's like, oh my God, I got me a country girl from the South, you know? And I mean, I always wanted a girl from the South, a Southern country girl. I always have. That one had that accent, and she got the accent and everything. It's like, so I feel like in the beginning, like we didn't really know each other, that well, and a lot of stuff that got spewed over into the internet became good content for a lot of other people that was basically rising through the ranks of YouTube trying to come up. A lot of people picked up on our story of a lot of our bad stuff, and recently a lot of people have actually picked up on a lot of bad stuff that's happened with me and Erica. But I feel like, even after the breakup that we had over a year ago and a baby later, I feel like God brought us back together for a reason. I'm gonna say this, Erica, she don't need me. 3 kids or not, she know I'm gonna be there no matter what. So she don't really need me in order to survive and make a better life for her and her kids. So I want to get that clear. She don't need me. Erica has some great things going on. She has some great things going on, and it's most definitely real. Most definitely real. But it's like we want to be a part of each other. We're not going to let social media determine. Like you got some people who hate Damian CRYER so freaking much, and I know that these certain individuals, they hate me so much. Because I do watch certain videos where they express the hate that they have for me. And I can't get mad at them because of how they feel about me. I guess because of things that I've shown, mistakes that I've made, is the reason why they have so much hatred towards me. And like Erica has been told multiple times, oh, you with that old ass dude. And I've been told multiple times, you with that young, immature girl. And at the same time, we can't help how we feel about each other. We feel like that, that we want to make it work this time. We're not gonna let social media determine whether we be together or not, whether we make a life together, whether we start a life together, whether we get married. We're not gonna let social media be the judge of that. Me and her is gonna be the judge of that, because at the same time, she wants what I want. And we both want family. And at the end of the day, I feel like that God not only put us back together this time, I feel like God is going to keep us together this time. We are both involved in things that's going to help make me and her more better people. I think Erica did mention it in one of her videos about counseling and stuff, and me and her both have talked about it. So I feel like we both have made mistakes along the way, but I do feel good because for a while I was blabbering off at the mouth how I'm single this and single that, and on the internet, I'm single. But I always said I wasn't happily single. I wasn't like most people glorifying that they've been single, because nobody wants to be single. But I am glad for the most part that we're back in each other's lives. Because if I'm gonna move on with somebody and maybe one day have more children, I would rather for it to be by her. I don't wanna be with other women. I don't wanna bring other women to my platform, man. Listen, look what just happened. Listen, this is gonna be off topic. But for some of you who's been following the last 24 hours, you guys know who Eating with Q is? She's a mukbanger. She's a mukbang who's big in the mukbang community. The same thing happened to me and Erica happened to her. Me and Erica got used. It's no secret, and I'm not throwing shade at those people. I'm sure the messy one's gonna send them this clip. I give 2 fucks. Me and Erica was used by the last 2 people that we were with. We were used for a come up. Eating with Q is a mukbanger again. She was with this guy for a lot of years. They broke up, moved on. She gets with this other guy. Starts doing mukbangs with her. All of a sudden, he gets up there and he starts cheating on her, use her for subscribers, whatever the case is. Well, it's alleged. He used her for subscribers and she got played, and now they're making videos about each other. I happen to be a supporter of Eating with Q, just like I'm a supporter of B Loves. I love mukbangs too. I love watching them too. So the mukbang community, it's not as big as it was 3 or 4 years ago, but it's still a huge community. And so I say that to say this right here with me and Erica. No matter what darts are thrown at me and Erica, we don't know, like, if we separate from each other and get with different people, we know what's gonna happen. People are gonna look at us and already know who we are, and they can know, they know what they can benefit from us, whether it's financially or building a channel. And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm tired of, people using me, females using me for a come up on YouTube. So if I'm gonna be with somebody, I might as well be with my son Dion's mother, Luvdbyerica, because it's just better that way. You know, it's better that way. I know the type of heart she has. I know the type of spirit that she has. And I know Erica, she's not in it just for YouTube. She's in it for the long haul because she's into me as well. She has her own platform. Again, she has great things going on, so she don't need me. We can just keep it cordial. But no, we're gonna take it a step further because that's what we wanna do. And that's why I brought up the eating with Q situation because she went through this. Right now she's going through the similar things that me and Erica had went through in the past. Don't let this stuff stop you, man. I'd rather deal for the person I would rather deal with the person that I'm already dealing with now than to bring somebody in my space who's gonna fake like that they're really genuinely with me and wanna be with me and really not doing anything but using me for content, future YouTube videos. Now, another reason why I brought up with eating with Q is because the boyfriend, Q has over 500,000 subscribers like I have myself. Her boyfriend is trying to bash her now, has made it come up off her. He got 3,000 subscribers off her. And now it's cool for him to use this platform to bash this lady after what she did for him. And that's the same thing that me and Luvdbyerica did for other people. We help people out and they use the platform against us. So it's like, I feel like me and Erica have something good going. I believe that as long as that we keep people out of our personal business and, you know, if we give them nothing to talk about, they have nothing to talk about except the videos that me and her put out. They cannot judge our life based off of a 10 or 15 minute prank video. They cannot judge our life based off a 20 or 30 minute mukbang. They can't judge our life off that because we do stuff off a camera that is real and that is genuine. The same way I spend money with Erica, she spends money with me. We both do for each other. Most importantly, we're trying to just get family right and raise kids because that's what I moved down here for. I moved down here to start a whole new life and start a whole new family. And just because we had some bumps in the road don't mean that we're gonna throw the towel in. So I thank God for bringing us back together. It feels good. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know what I want. You know, and Erica, she's expressed the same to me. She knows what she wants, and we're gonna make the thing happen, man. We just have to keep certain things off YouTube that we don't want people talking about because people are screen recording. They're waiting on me. I'm telling you guys, I seen a video where the person said it's just a matter of time. I made a video a couple weeks ago. I said when I got released from prison, one of the prison guards said, "I'll see you soon." Basically, like they're preying on your downfall, bro. Literally, they letting you know they're preying on your downfall. When somebody says it's just a matter of time, they're sitting there just sitting back waiting like this for me and her to blow. Those people are gonna turn blue in the face, waiting for that day to come. So thank you for that question. Moving on to the next one. This is a short one. Someone asked, do you have another car in mind? Thank you, Mr. CRYER. Actually, I guess they're asking that, do I plan on buying another vehicle soon? No. No, guys. The Mustang is pretty much gonna be gone soon. It's out of here. I'm going to downsize to just my truck that I have. We are in the process of getting a family vehicle for Luvdbyerica. She needs something more bigger that's gonna accompany her and our kids. But other than that, I realize, man, no matter what type of vehicle that we get, how much we pay for a vehicle, no matter how exotic the vehicle sounds, how good that it looks to other people, I don't want to get something to impress people. I want to get something that's going to impress and benefit my family. Get us from here to the doctor's office. Get us from here to taking the kids to school. Get us from here to taking the kids to the doctor appointments. We can have a Bentley sitting outside, but it don't mean nothing if it doesn't benefit our family. So no, I don't really plan on getting another vehicle anytime soon. My truck is a 2022. I believe this is the first year of that truck, of the new model that I have. I love the truck. When I bought it, it was 54 miles on it. I bought it off the showroom floor. It now currently has 12,000 miles on it, and I love it. I'm going to be in that truck for a very long time. Thank you for that question. Moving on to the next one. Have you been dating anyone? ? How are your kids? I have not dated anyone, guys. Erica is, despite the fact that me and her have our blow-ups or whatever, I don't go against the grain. I don't go outside of it. my breakup last year, I haven't dated anyone since. I wanted to keep it clean because me and Erica started talking again around that time after everything blew up last year, and I have seen so many changes and growth, and we've had so many deep conversations. We both recently just fought a crazy battle together. And it's something that we're really trying to move away from that type of stuff, man. We're trying to focus on our growth, man, and trying to, you know, do better for ourselves, man. And, you know, so no, I haven't dated anyone. The only person that I'm currently talking to is my son's mother, Luvdbyerica. So no, and my kids are doing very well. Thank you for asking. So moving on to the next one, guys. I'm actually going to read a few more after this, because while I'm actually on the phone reading the questions, I have a few more that's coming in on IG. Someone asked, how did you feel having Tinker in Houston, Texas with you? It felt really good to have my granddaughter here, even though it was shortly lived. It was really a good experience for her to come here. I'm sure that my son Deontay is up in heaven smiling down, knowing that his dad went to Indiana and got his baby, his only baby. I don't know, Tinker liked it here, but I think Tinker really missed her family and friends a lot back in Indiana. I mean, you gotta think, 14 years old, and just to be taken out of your home to a whole nother city and state, clear across country, thousands of miles away, that is a huge stress for anybody, man, especially someone her age. You know, school is out and stuff, and it's like, you know, I would rather see her happy than to see her miserable. And I'm not saying that she was miserable while she was here, but I also know that she had went through some personal things at home while she was here as well. And it was really best for her to be home, but I really loved having her here, man. Thank you for that question. And I'm gonna move on to the next one. Have you talked to Damien or Bianca and the kids? Every single day. I talk to Damon, Bianca, and the kids every single day. I know you guys might have seen some titles of videos about Damon's son, Damon from the CRYER family, son, the Prince family. Don't deal with Damien, CRYER. Guys, me and my family are good. Despite what any of these channels say, wannabe T channel, guys, me and my children, we talk every single day. Even just like you guys heard about the eviction, guys, it's all bull crap. I'm sitting in my crib. I pay my house up 2-3 months in advance. You could probably Google that online since everything is public. Me and my children, we are good. We talk every day. As a matter of fact, before I started this video, we just talked for almost 2 hours and 3 minutes. So yes, me and my kids are good. Thank you for that question. Moving on to the next one. So are you and Erica going to really make this work this time around? I have to say, I believe so. Based off of what I'm seeing, I believe so. I believe, like, you know, like again, me answering that question, some people would beg to differ. Like, hey, 6-7 weeks ago, you was on live clowning. It's because some information that got back to me that wasn't the correct information. And instead of me thinking, I did like most people do. They reacted without thinking. And that's exactly what happened. I believe that it's gonna work this time around. I'm opening up to Erica about a lot of stuff that I usually don't open up to her about. When I'm in my kids' presence, the ones that you guys, well, not you guys, that some of these people saying that Erica will never meet. I've been opening up to my kids lately about a lot of stuff. I even make jokes about with them, like, you know what, I'm gonna ask Erica to come over today and come over to your house. I mean, you know what, man, let's just say this right here, man. It's a lot of great things coming. And a few people will get a slap in the face. It's just, I have to say that because I think that we deserve it. A few people gonna get a slap. Oh, Erica never gonna do this. She's never gonna meet that. Some people gonna get slapped in the face. But let's just hold off for that, guys. But I believe this time around, things is going to work out pretty good. Like I said, communication, man, is the key. And that's one thing that me and Erica had never had before was communication like we were supposed to. It was just about like, hey, what video we gonna do? Now we don't do all that anymore, man. We don't sit there and talk about YouTube videos and stuff. We more focused on the bigger picture, man. Great things is happening. That's all I'm just gonna go there with that. Great things is on the way. great things. Actually, you guys are probably already seeing some of them now. So I can't say much, but it's coming. Someone asked me, are you planning on having any more kids in the future? This question was asked to me a while back. I did express to you guys that I would like to have one more child. If God still has blessed me to where I can have children. Just had a child 18 months ago, Dion. And if he's blessing me to still be able to have children, absolutely. I don't have 2 children by the same woman at all. I think you all know that. I don't have 2 children by the same woman at all. I think me having another child by someone that I already have a child by would mean the freaking world to me. So I would have to say, yes, guys, I do plan on having one more child. I don't know if that's going to be in the cards for me, but I do know it is what I want. I would like to have another child. Now, not exactly right now, because I just had a child recently. We have a 1-year-old, and then we got Drake. So, but I don't really think that we're going to have any more children anytime soon. But you never know what God has in store. Whatever happens was meant to be in the first place. I don't have any regrets when it comes to my children. If Erica was to get pregnant right now by me, I'm going to welcome our bundle of joy. And that's just the way that is. Yep, so thank you for that question. Moving on. If you had a choice to go back of the mistakes, if you had a choice to go back of the mistakes you made, did you? I think what they're asking is if I had a chance to right the wrong for the mistakes I made, would I? Absolutely, guys, absolutely. I would really give anything to be able to go back and change some of the mistakes that I have made in my life. One of the worst things that I regret the most, I said I would never bash the mother of any of my children on social media. And I made a mistake over a month ago, and I did just that. I went to prison at an early age. Even though I graduated school, I still dropped out at a young age and had to go back. I regret a lot of decisions that I made that caused me to get shot 6 times. I regret so many freaking mistakes, man, that I made over the years, man. And like I said, even at my age, we still tend to make mistakes even at my age. People tend to say, well, you're too old to do that. You know better. Well, who are you to judge me when you're still making mistakes? You just don't put it publicly so we to see. That's why I don't care what people say about me, man. Because the same people like, he's too old. No, you're too old. You're too old to be invested in what I got going on. If I would say that somebody don't like what I got going on, just click off, don't watch it. But, we all make mistakes, man. None of us has been here before. You're gonna make mistakes. I don't care if you're 80 or 90 years old. You're going to make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. So thank you for that question. Moving on. Are you going to do a mukbang with Erica? I'm quite sure that we have something like that coming up soon. Again, Erica has a lot going on right now. But I'm sure in the near future, we will be putting a mukbang together for you guys. You guys know that's one of my favorite is mukbangs, right? You guys probably don't know that, right? One of my favorite videos that I love to do is mukbangs. I love to do mukbangs. So thank you for that. Moving on to the next one. Someone says, I am 22 years old. What advice do you have for me at 22? What is something you want to accomplish that you haven't accomplished yet? Is there something you regret you've done that you wish you never did in the past? Wow, that kind of sums up the one that I just answered a minute ago. But they said, I'm 22, what advice do you have for me at 22? Jesus. Well, it would be a lot of advice, but it's like, I'm not for sure, like, what's your goal? Do you mean advice as far as you being coming into YouTube at 22? Or what advice, because this one, it was confusing. I kind of need this to be a little bit more clear So if you're watching this video and you know that this was you who had asked this question, when I put my next notification out for the month of September Q&A, please ask the same question, but be more specific. But I would say at 22 years old, without knowing exactly what you meant as far as advice, I would say live your best life, man. Judging by the profile picture, it's a guy. Live your best life, man. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. When I was 22 years old, you know what I was doing? I was in prison somewhere, man. Don't make the mistakes that I made. I was out selling drugs in street gangs, getting shot at age 22. Don't make the mistakes I made. Don't treat women like garbage. Remember, your woman is the same as your mom. She's a woman. Don't disrespect women, be respectful. Well, she's not the same as your mom, but I'm saying she's the same gender. Remember that you came out of a woman, so don't disrespect a woman. Don't disrespect your woman. Don't give up on life, man, because a lot of people your age, they throw the towel in when they can't accomplish their goals and their dreams. Sometimes our dreams don't come at 22. Sometimes our dreams don't come at 25. You guys see what happened to me. I didn't become successful on this platform until I was in my late 40s. So it took me a lot of years to get where I'm at right now. And by the grace of God, I had a son and his wife who supported me all the way through this. So all I'm gonna say to this person is, you know, don't give up on your dreams, man. Stay positive, and you can become anything you want to become, you know. And that's what I have to say to you. Next one, someone said, what was one thing you told yourself to make you want to get out of bed in the morning, even when you feel like you're worthless? Oh my God, that is a bomb ass question. Do you guys know every day when I wake up, man, it's a struggle. It's not the struggle of waking up. It's the struggle of getting out of bed, putting my slippers on, walking to the kitchen, making my coffee. Some days you just don't want to do it, man. Some days you just don't want to do it. A lot of times what helps me get out of bed is because I don't have a choice. I know the times that Dion wakes up, which is between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, because he'll start tossing, turning, making any sounds, start putting his foot all in my face, hit me in the mouth with his freaking feet. And I know that I have to get up and cook for him, or make him oatmeal, or bacon and eggs or something. I know there's laundry to do. A lot of times what helps me get out of bed is because there's shows that I want to watch and I don't want to miss them. They come on by 10 o'clock. But one of the most important things that makes me get out of bed every day is because I know I have to get up and work. When I left my job to pursue a full-time YouTube career. I'm pretty good at what I do. I make really good money doing what I do. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. But I also know that if I don't get out of bed and work, I don't eat. You know, it's just like working a regular job. If you don't get up and go to work, you're not gonna get paid for that day. If you don't get up and go to work for 2 days, you're not gonna get paid for those 2 days, you know, which is YouTube is different. I can miss 3 or 4 days of work and still make the money right back off the 3 or 4 days that I missed. But I know, like, I think about, you know, like, my responsibilities. That's one of the things that helped me get out of bed. My responsibilities. I know I have to go to work. Just because I'm retired from the steel mill don't mean that I'm retired. I have to work every single day because I got people who depend on me, man. So that is the thing that gets me pushing every day and helps me get out of bed. I have people who depend on me, and if I let them down, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I have to keep pushing. But thank you for that question, I appreciate it. Moving on to the next one. Number 1, if you could eat one thing for 1 year, what would it be? Number 2, what is a food that you enjoy that others might not enjoy? Wow, those are 2 good questions. So, number 1, if you could eat one thing for 1 year, what would it be? Wow, Jesus. I don't know about that one, man. I don't think I would want to eat the same thing for a whole entire year. That means if I like fish, which we all know, I love fish. If I like fish, could I eat fish every day for a year? Every single day? Yes, I could if it was different types of fish. For instance, I don't think I could eat catfish every single day for a whole year. Some people could. Some people are forced to live like that where they have to eat the same thing. You ever see those movies in other countries? They have to eat the same thing. Like a lot of countries, they eat rice because that's all they have. Some people can only afford rice. Some people live in a country where they live around the ocean. They have no other sources of food but fish to live off the water, live off the land. And so fish would probably be what I would choose. I don't think I can eat a pork chop or chicken every day for a whole year. Fish, I think, is one thing that I can eat for a whole year. I mean, if I had no choice, that would be one of the things, fish. The second one was, what is a food that you enjoy that others may not? One that I enjoy that others may not is I don't get the chance to eat it all the time, and I haven't actually eaten in a long time. Liver. I love liver and onions. Liver and onions, man. It has to be liver and onions. When I mention that to certain people, they literally puke when I say liver. And if you look at liver while it's raw, you can understand why some people puke. But liver and onions would be one thing that I would eat that other people wouldn't eat. Thank you for that question. Moving on to the next one. When is you going to do a video with the Prince family? I just did one 3 or 4 days ago. So that sums that up right there. I just did a video with my son a few days ago where we were in a Tesla. So thank you for that question, appreciate it. Moving on to the next one. When you gonna pop that big question to LBE? Again, guys, if I tell you in the video, she's automatically gonna know. Then it won't be a surprise. It'll be, will you? And if she say yes, it'll be like, here's the ring. Thank you, because it's no surprise. So y'all gotta just wait, calm down, keep your seatbelts on, chill out. Just be cool, just be cool. Thank you for that question. Moving on to the next one. Are you getting back with Erica? You both look very happy together. It's a good question. Are you getting back with Erica? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, guys. Yes, I am. After what me and Erica experienced, like I said, we both got played like our mother. And I just recently witnessed another big YouTuber get played. I don't want to keep trying to get with different people, trying to find happiness out there, and the same person is just waiting to sit there and do the next same exact thing that multiple people have done. When you get up there high, man, and you get big, you got to watch it, man. People's intentions are not genuine. You guys know how many people reach out to me on IG, talk about, oh, I discovered you through the, what do you call that crap, man? I discovered you through the, it's something, explore page. All bull crap, man. All of it's lies, man. It's all lies. They already knew who you are. They knew who you were. Like, you don't know what you get now, man. And it's like every YouTuber that I know is always under the attack of getting exposed by the most smallest stuff. Like, this lady recently went to another ladies panel and said, oh, I got messages that CRYER old but tried to get with me. Y'all know what but the video never happened. You know why? Because there was lies. Let me give you guys like an example. If someone sent me a message on IG, now I don't just send people messages. I don't do that. I don't send people, I don't go through IG and just send, oh, she's fine and thick, let me send her. No, never, ever. The only way I DM somebody, in which I do not DM anyone now, that's a wrap. Too many people did the same thing. Too many people did the same thing. If somebody sent me a message right now and say, hi, Damien, I DM them back. Hello, how are you? Oh, hey, can I call? Can we talk? I'd be like, hey, I don't communicate on social media like that, I'm sorry. They'll expose me because I said hi. They'll make it seem like I tried to flirt with them because I said hi back to them. If you wouldn't have said hi to me, I would not have said hi to you. So I'd rather just make things right and make things work with the person I'm already currently with or involved in instead of starting over, man. You don't know, as long as that you are a social media influencer, you're always going to be targeted, guys. I'm telling you guys right now, especially you ones who's on the come up. I see a lot of you guys on the come up out there, a lot of females, these panels and channels out there. You guys on the come up, y'all grinding, man. Once you get up there big, man, you're going to become a target. Everybody that you come in contact with, communication with, is going to try to expose you. Stay clear away from it, keep doing what you're doing, and stay the hell away from everyone. Don't let the fake smiles fool you. Don't let the, oh, hey, baby, you fine. Don't let it fool you, man. Don't let it fool you. It's all to get next to you to get one thing only. So thank you for that. I'm moving on to the next one. What size shoe do you wear? I wear size 10.5. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do with that information, but I wear a size 10.5. Thank you for that. Moving on to the next one. Oh, that's it. So guys, that was it. I think that was maybe 19 or 20 questions. So again, as I said, I had a couple come in while I was actually doing this Q&A. And let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me see. Okay, that's about something else. I kind of wish I didn't open that one up. I hate when I accidentally open up DMs because. Okay, this one wasn't one of the same questions. This person asked, are you and Erica getting back together? I already answered that question. We are actually working on a lot of things, man. Not just getting back together. We're working on a lot of great things, man, for you guys. But we have we are working on ourselves, man, and trying to become better people. The only way that we can be good for each other is if we become better within ourselves first. Thank you for asking that question. Wish I wouldn't have opened that one up. Yeah, some of these questions, man, it's just crazy. Someone asked, and this, I'm gonna make this the last one. Someone asked, do you see marriage in the future with Erica? And the reason I asked was because the most recent prank vid you did on her about the threesome, and you mentioned the M word, LOL. Shout me out. Miss McGraw. Gang, gang, gang. That's your shout out, Miss McGraw. Congratulations. So again, this is pretty much like some of the other questions that was related to Me in Love by Erica. You guys already know the answer to that question right there. Like I said, man, none of us is perfect, man. You know, like this Q&A right here, when I put that notification out earlier about doing a Q&A, I had already knew in my heart what a lot of the questions was gonna be pertaining to Me in Love by Erica. You know, and I think everybody can see clearly what's going on. Like again, we don't know what God has planned for us, but I do know that I'm happy. You know, I know that I feel different when I'm around her. We both like being in each other's presence. And like I said, things is not what you guys think. You know, we do a lot of great stuff, man, off of social media. We just don't put it all on social media. We do a lot of really wonderful stuff, man, that will really blow you guys' mind. Man, Erica was out to lunch the other day, and this lady walked up to us. She was an older lady. She was around my age. And when she talked to me and Erica, she was just like, oh my God, seeing you guys off of social media is so different. You guys are nothing like what people describe you guys to be. I said, you be watching that garbage too. She was like, yeah, I see a lot of the stuff that people say about y'all. She said, this is nothing like it. And it's true, it's nothing like what people think. Man, Erica, we don't live a life filled with drama. Despite what people say, we really don't. We have a really good relationship. If we had the camera rolling 24/7, you guys would be able to see exactly what we do. But I believe that we put enough out there, you know, and there's no need for us to put any more, you know, anything else out there for people to gravitate to, especially when it comes to negative stuff, because people see you in one light and they form their opinion of you in another light. And when they form that opinion of you, you can't tell them anything about you. You know, like you have some people right now, you can't say nothing good to them about me and Erica, because they already got their own, you know, they got their own thoughts and opinions of me and her, and there's not, you know, there's nothing that's gonna ever change that. People are gonna feel the way that they feel about both of us. And some people, they don't agree with us talking right now. Some people don't agree with us working on things. Some people want to see us sad and miserable. Some people even have their opinion about Erica shouldn't be with me. I should be with someone my age. Erica should be with someone her age. But the same people who's giving their opinion are dealing with something 10 times worse than what me and Erica be dealing with. You guys just don't know it. It's like everybody got their own opinion of us, but they don't even know us. They know from a few seconds or a few minute clips of videos, but don't ever judge a book by its cover, because things is not what people think it is. We are in a very good space. Again, I said earlier in this video, we are not going to let anyone's opinion of us stop us from doing us and becoming successful and staying successful. We're going to keep doing it, man. Like I said, if a lot of people thought the way that me and Erica thought, you will see a lot of successful YouTubers out here. But the truth of the matter is, people are moved by opinions of others. We will never be moved by the opinion of others. Someone asked me one day, how the heck do you and Erica still keep doing your thing after so many people have so much negative to say about you? You know, my reply was, if they talking about you, they thinking about you. Because I've seen people get up and drop videos at 1 o'clock in the morning on me and Erica. God, 1 o'clock in the morning? You mean to tell me you woke up out your sleep to drop a video on us? So, like I said, man, if they talk about you, it just means that you are popping. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video off, man. And before I do, we're gonna go ahead and do a post notification shout out. The first post notification shout out goes to Yvette Perez. The second post notification shout out goes to Patrice Martin. And the third post notification shout out goes to Evis World Gang Gang Gang. You three are today's post notification shout out on the CRYER family. Guys, don't forget, hit that like button if you enjoyed this Q&A. And I'm sorry for the ones who couldn't be a part of it. I try to put the notification out 4 or 5 hours before I actually film the video. But for those of you who couldn't join tonight, man, I'm truly sorry. The ones who were able to join tonight, man, thank you all, and I appreciate all of the wonderful questions. But I love you guys. Until next time, I'm Damian CRYER. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.